Let's get it going. Immediately, Crystal coming in and trying to throw the legs. Fogel quickly to get on top and take her down. Working on the mount.
I probably was a little cocky with my kick to start, you know. I didn't really aim it right. She's a lot, you know, she's one of those short girls.
Personally, I like to come out strong, knock them off their game, and also I know it's entertaining for the crowd.
Crystal trying to strike from the bottom, but that is a tough position to be in, being smothered right now.
I was very impressed by Crystal. I don't know where she's been getting training, but it was very impressive.
Throwing strikes, yeah, working some shots ahead. Works the arm in under, going for the choke on the backside.
People were concerned about the weight difference. I actually gained a lot of weight, and I'm powerful, so I was able to break out of her guillotine by throwing her back.
White is so strong, picking her up.
I wasn't surprised at all she picked me up. Those long limbs have a lot of leverage.
I think Lauren got a taste of how strong I was when I took her for a spin.
Give him the spin and then the slam.
And I think the crowd got a really good kick out of it too, I know.
Quickly making an impression here in the LFC.
So I had seen the Crystal White and Shea Mazzato fight, so I knew what she was capable of. I knew she was able to control a very strong opponent. So there was a bit of me that was like I wasn't genuinely worried, but I was concerned that this would be a tougher fight than what Lauren is used to. So she had to really be on her toes for that one.
It was either go out or tap.
By the time I got Crystal in that rear naked choke, she was fully exposed, and I don't really think she has a lot of shame, so I think it was all me that made her tap.
Are you not entertained?
A very special fan requested that I throw out the gladiator line, "Are you entertained?" And plus, it's kind of like just that pose, so I felt it and I did it.
It was textbook Lauren. I think she went in there and took control of that fight and, you know, disrobed her and just made her look like a fool.
Lauren, the animal Fogel, getting it done. Now 8-4, the brawler beats the grappler.
Obviously, rule number one, never let them get behind you. And unfortunately, I got choked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the pink corner, Lauren, the animal Fogel.
So when I win, I get really frisky, and I absolutely love Terry, so I wanted a victory kiss.
No, I wasn't surprised she kissed me because we just love each other.
That was one hell of a fight, folks.
After the fight, I was obviously upset, which is rightfully so, and I might have been a little loud and angry with Coach Audrey, and I kind of took my frustration out on her. Oh, I'm sorry, Coach Audrey.
Was I surprised that Holly agreed to fight me? No, because she has been like bloomp, bloomp, bloomp. Like that girl's mercury thermometer was about to explode. She put claw marks in my neck at Fremont Street. So yeah, she like basically didn't have a choice. She was gonna fight me in or out of that ring. So she's probably made the smart move by having people around to witness her beating.
I was definitely surprised to see Holly back in the ring. I mean, it's been so long. She's been fully immersed in her presidential Leon suspending duties that she seems to enjoy so much, and I am very much a supporter of. I don't know why she came back. There's no reason for her to come back, and it just made no sense to me. Even though if she hates Jolene or she has some beef, that's still, I mean, I thought it was foolish to jump in there with the ring rust and try to fight the best.
Jolene just started this fire that I couldn't put out unless I got back in the ring.
A series of conflicts with HEXX has led her to return for one last fight. This was the fight that most fans wanted to see, and both fighters were happy to give the fans what they wanted. So May stepped away just right now to get this settled, and I cannot wait.
Holly looked like a fetish star ringmaster with her entrance. I thought she looked I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not making fun of her, but man, if she could have had like some circus bears or something, that would have been cool.
Sturgis, bikers, leather, it just made sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Daisy DUCATI with the instructions.
The stare down with Jolene, it was like, oh my God, I can't wait to just whoop your ass.
The stare down with Holly was intense because her and I, like, we really do have some bad blood.
Just looking at her every time I saw her, it was just this built up ball of energy that needed to be let out.
I'm surprised that the fight didn't just start right then and there.
I'm not fully aware of the backstory between Holly and HEXX, but I could definitely feel the tension there. Like those two can't even be in the same room together.
There is going to be a lot of aggression and a lot of feelings being worked out here, folks. Jolene quick to taunt Holly. Holly trying to be calm and cool, the prez as she is.
Jolene was very childish. She was taunting like she does. She toys with her opponents like she does any other time.
Jolene quick to keep jawing. She's always one known to talk to her opponents in the ring.
She's not like in fighting form necessarily. She's in prez form. Like, what are you doing in here? Why don't you go up to your skybox and eat some caviar and make some bad calls like you always do? So yeah, I teased her in that first round because, like, I could have gassed her out so fast, and I just wanted a little bit more airtime.
Jolene's grabbing her, pulling in for a little tie clinch, and working for the arm, a little cranking on the head there, and talking and jawing the whole way.
I was just waiting for that right moment to get her.
Get back to the action. Holly's not having it. Nice kick. Leg. Work that out a little bit. Holly going back to the midsection to strike. Jolene is spending a lot of time talking and not a lot of time. There's a quick little shot back.
Her talking wasn't as distracting as people may think it can be, maybe to some, but for me, I had one agenda, and it was to whoop her ass.
Try to work, take that cardio out of Holly. Tosses her around.
You're better than this, Holly.
Yeah, so Holly, started fighting dirty right away, and she tried to pull my panties off. Why didn't anybody stop her?
Still talking crap the whole way, as we can hear from the crowd like John in here. And what a wonderful crowd we're here having at LFC32. You gotta love it. Thank you, Sturgis. Jolene working into the crank. Cranking the neck there a little bit. Little separation, stalking, but still jawing in her ear. Trying to get into her head a little bit.
Well, I guess since Holly is the prez, she gets a free pass because, you know, anything went apparently with Holly. And, you know, things that she would do, she would suspend people for.
Going in quick over the little takedown, little double leg takedown. Trying to work through. Just grabbing the legs, might see a little reverse can opener. Oh, a little hair pull. You're not supposed to do that there, Prez.
So Holly is a bad, bad girl. And when she's in the ring, apparently she can get away with stuff too, and she pulled my hair.
I don't recall pulling her hair. If I did, oh well.
Jolene's grabbing it, working on the leg. Doing a little joint manipulation, trying to work on the knee. That's tough. Holly trying to do some strikes, trying to loosen that up. She can't get that leg free. Still twerking on that leg. Jolene is not giving up on that, striking to the legs as well, while still maintaining, trying to work the ankle a little bit, working the leg and the knees. There we have the end of the first round. Lovely action, folks, just like what we would expect from two people that do not like each other.
We're trying to win in there, but we're not trying to, like, destroy. And there is just, like, a fighter's code.
There was a moment where it just, everything flipped, and all her taunting, all her smack talks, that was it.
You just don't f with people's joints. And, like, my knees swelled up to the size of a baseball.
I run, bitch. You're not gonna call in the bell ring.
Holly might have fought a little dirty, but, you know, Jolene always fights dirty, so in a weird, backwards kind of way, it was fair.
That was more of a shut the f up move.
You're
cost, pay the cost to be the boss.
The ring girls in Sturgis, they were gorgeous.
I always like the ring girls. They're always cute and they're friendly, and Sturgis just has a totally different vibe there. So they were like extra cute and extra friendly.
Thank you once again to Kristen, our lovely ring girl, for getting this next round started.
Between rounds, I just told Jolene, just, play dirty back. Let's fight fire with fire. And you know what? Enjoy beating her up.
Joel said something in between rounds like blah, 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 blah. I was like, good advice, Joel.
So I don't know what Jolene was really hitting me for, but she tapped me quite a few times. And I think it was like, hey coach, like, respect. I like what you're doing. Good advice. And then she gave me one right in the beans.
I don't know why I punched Joel. I don't know why I do the things that I do.
The coach couldn't have told me anything that would have mattered because I had one goal in mind, and didn't matter what he said to me or what anyone said to me, I was gonna get that done.